yesterday when we read on the news that rallies, gatherings will not be allowed, that roads will be blocked, convoys leading into the states will not be allowed. I knew that we were the targets. But then I said, this is not political season, this is not campaign time. We are not having a rally. This is just me, the senator representing Kogi Central, coming down to have people to celebrate this festive time, the Salah, with you. And there is nothing wrong in that. I am breaking no law. This is Nigeria. We have the right to be free, to express our choice in gatherings and celebrations.
Okay, Senator Natasha Akpabio there, again expressing herself and doing it like she knows how to do it best. And a lot of you have been asking, why Senator Natasha, why the support? I think that Senator Natasha's suspension from the Senate was quite political. This is against the backdrop of the fact that the Senate has, through its Committee on Women Affairs, Chairman of the Committee on Women Affairs, I think Khalifat Obara, had issued a statement in Senator Natasha's response, or Senator Natasha's accusations to the IPU, the International Parliamentary Union, that Natasha wasn't suspended for harassment claims, she was suspended for misconduct or whatever she did. And then I asked, who suspends somebody for 6 months for misconduct in the House? Obviously. And just so you know, I'll tell you, I'll put this in context, it will help you. This is, Senator Natasha seems to be, I think, the 6th senator that have been suspended since the 4th Republic. The 6th, right? The earliest were of the empires, before 2003, I think that's where the earliest. But we'll deal with the 8th to the 10th Senate. In 2000, I think the latest was in 2024, where Abdul Ningi was suspended. What was Abdul Ningi's crime? He said that we were operating two budgets, that there was a budget padding of about 3 trillion naira, if you remember. And then the National Assembly had signed the budget, but the executive were running another budget. Abdul Nigi, with that grave accusation, was suspended for 75 days. In 2018, right, or I think the build up to 2019, just before the 2019 elections, Senator Omo Agege from Delta Central Senatorial District accused the Senate of trying to reorder the Electoral Act so as to put Muhammadu Buhari's re-election in jeopardy. At that particular time, the Senate found that particular instance, it was embarrassing for them, and they suspended Senator Omo Agege. Initially, the committee, the Ethics and Privilege Committee, recommended about 6 months, but the Senate later modified the suspension to 3 months. 3 months for that heavy accusation. In 2017, Senator Aliu Dume had accused Senate President Bukola Saraki of having or importing a bulletproof car that had document problem. The custom, it was seized by the custom according to him, and then Bukola Saraki as the president was using that bulletproof car. He also accused Senator Dino Melaye of perjury, say he had falsified academic document that used in gaining access to the Senate. That particular situation led to the Ethics Committee. I think they recommended it by a year or so, but the Senate later reduced it to 6 months. Guess what? Both Aliu Dume and Omo Agege went to court, and the court dismissed the suspension. So, if you say this lady had performed or had done anything in the House, and then she argued because of chair, and then because before Senator Natasha even left the chambers, Akpabio, being a loquacious talkative that he is, had asked for the sergeant at arms to come and intervene and, of course, maintain decorum. And they said that, take her, she's hereby suspended. at that time. And then later on, you are saying that the Committee on Ethics, that's why you know we ever better for Senator Neda Emerson. We expected him to have stood, because of course the office of the chairman of the Committee on Ethics and Privilege usually is given to opposition. So because of course to checkmate the. But then we expected Senator Neda, who came in through a popular vote, who got to Senate without a godfather, to have known what to do. Of course, like I said, he's been fighting to go back to the Senate through the APC, so he will do just anything. So now tell me, how does you heard all of the budget padding, Electoral Act reordering to not, so that to put there was a particular section in that part in the Electoral Act, I think section 25, that was going to put, according to Amag again, put Buhari's re-election in jeopardy. Senate later realized and we're going to recall it to fix it. And Ali Udume's accusation, which of them equate to what Natasha has done, that you handed over a six. Remember, for those of you that are not so smart, you think that because she went to accuse, the Senate through his chairman on Women Affairs had said that she wasn't suspended because of her harassment claims. She was suspended because, and it was very obvious, the Senate president ordered that she would be suspended by the very day after she had that issues. I agree, for example, that she may not have had that outburst. But why do you give somebody a 6-month suspension? And look at it, you have not taken it a step further to go and recall her for what? The harassment claims are in court. Senate president's wife, Akpabio, had sued Senator Natasha. They're in court. Senator Natasha is already in court too, to also push for her fundamental rights and then make her own claims of the harassment, ensure that she's protected and whatever she wants to do. Why do you suspend her and then you want to recall her from the Senate? For what particular offense? For which offense? Is it the Abdul-Nigi's case? Does this equate it? Does this equate the Ali Udume's accusation of the Senate president? Does this equate Omo Agege's accusation? So in all of this, and you see that the whole thing is theatrical, it's political, and then you want to recall her from the Senate using all of your tactics to do. Should she not fight? She should fight. Will I not support her? I will support her. We can disagree on political ideologies. We can disagree on political party formations and what have you. But on this particular matter, why are you playing politics with somebody's role in the Senate? The people that elected her, they sent her there for a purpose. You can't wake up and think that she's not good enough for our people. You cannot decide that she's not good enough for our people. Allow the people make the choice. Allow 2027 to come. Let them vote her out. You cannot, in the middle of a game, change the rules. No, sir. No, sir. And all of you joining all of this, no matter where you belong, even if you come from Akpabio State, because I've seen a whole lot of you coming to comment sessions to come and hail and all of that. It's normal. Nigeria is corrupt until when it gets to the time to favor you. We want to, of course, we know all of this. I'm not surprised. But like I have mentioned now, what has she done that equates all of the challenges, all of the other situations, yet that she wants to be suspended and recalled for what exactly? Shame on all of you that are celebrating this nonsense. Shame indeed.